Okay, so as you can see, the rest, um, it's a 17-inch keyboard. Obviously, it even says on the description that it's only 14 inches, and it's 4 inches wide. It would be nicer if it was wider and longer, um, obviously. But as far as the durability on it, it's very firm and it's going to last a pretty good while. But again, it's just so small. Um, the 4 inches is nice, but I have a lot of space where I'm at, so it would be nicer if it was a little bit larger. But wherever you're at, maybe you don't have that much space. Maybe you're limited in that terms of usability. But all in all, I would recommend the rest, just for the fact that it's very comfortable. It's very firm. As you can see, I'll show you here where you just push in. You can see it pops up really quick. Some rests, you push down on it and it takes forever for it to pop back up because they're real cushiony. Those, in my opinion, are not as good as this, just for the fact that they last. I mean, this one here I know it's going to last longer, but on the other rests that I've had that are very cushiony, I would put my wrist down, and you can see my hands are pretty good size, and so that's the problem. Is if you have pretty good sized hands, your hands are probably going to come off the edge when you're typing. But for a gamer, if you set it over here, like on this side, and you do the WASD over here, you're going to be okay because you're going to be using the mouse at the same time. But if not, and you type a lot and use the keyboard with both hands a lot, your arms are going to fall off. You can see right there. If I put my other hand and if I put my other hand there, it's going to come off the edge. So right there's the edge of it. So I've got my wrist there, and you can tell it's just going to slide off. If you move it a little, I mean, if you move it at all, you're going to slide off. Um, but I guess it all just kind of depends on where you put it to do the typing. Even if you put it like right there, for a 17-inch keyboard, in my opinion, it just doesn't give you enough room. Um, but to each their own. I just wish it was a little longer. But again, in terms of the durability of it, it's really nice. You can see, push on that. It's gonna last a while. The stitching on it is really nice. Let's see if I can focus. There we go. So you can see the stitching on it is pretty nice. Um, in terms of it sticking, okay, it will slide, but when you push down on it, I mean, when you put your weight on it, though, it it won't slide. You can see that I'm jerking. I'm just pushing on it. You can see it's kind of. I mean, it's sticking to where it's supposed to. You can see underneath this. It's a little. I don't know if you can see that, but it's got a little bit of water on it. But now, yeah, it will slide a little bit when there's no weight. But when you put weight on it, it it's hard for it to slide. So I guess it's just kind of made that way. But anyway, I'd recommend it. If I had a smaller keyboard, it'd be perfect. But I've got a pretty full-size keyboard, and in my opinion, it just needs to be longer. But yeah, I'd recommend it. It's very comfortable, very durable. Um, so I give it about 4.5 stars, 4 stars, 4.5, something like that. But hope it helps, guys.
So I actually got this for my boyfriend's keyboard and his workstation, but he's been using it for a while, and I don't really think he like does much with it besides just use it at his desk. But somehow there's scratches and you can see the paint coming off, so it's pretty unfortunate. I mean, other than that, it's a pretty durable wrist rest, but I don't know. This part kind of annoys me how it comes off so easily. So, if you guys are looking for something and you guys don't mind this, it's pretty good. It's the glorious one to match the GMMK Pro keyboard, but this part, I don't know how I feel about it.